he said, I don't know, I'm going to have somebody probably, you know, hey, let's get that too. And he didn't remember even me getting you more, you know, when you started. He said,
Like
I thought,
the 7-day thing?
yeah.
Versus
See,
what
Wilda was doing 3.
Right.
And he said, I didn't know that she's going to be doing this long. And I said,
Right.
yeah, you said, and he didn't remember that.
Okay.
And I said,
because I was unaware that they had dementia. Because Stephen, I guess.
They're getting both bad. See, with the
Because
Parkinson's.
Kay, when I meet her, she seems good. Sometimes
But
she's
the next-
forgetful.
Yeah, that's
But
part
she's
of
older,
it.
but
Yeah,
I didn't know it was as bad as what
Yeah, it is.
it
Because
is.
they didn't remember the conversation I had with both of them about Stephen being so bad. Stephen really gets upset when he loses his caregivers because he don't want to get a new caregiver.
Right.
You know, when Wilda left, he got very upset, and that's
Right,
when
he did.
that one lady came, and Stephen was so upset he was under the desk flipping. That's why I hadn't told him, because I know he's been with you and he's used to you now.
Right.
But, and he said, I said, well, Jim, I got to give her 2 weeks notice. And he said, well, give her 2 weeks notice. He said, and so I was telling my friend about, I said, I don't know what I'm going to do without leaving Stephen, you know, help. And she said, there's this program. It's not the one I was going to go for. But
It's like an emergency program?
Okay.
Stephen, and she said that they are this program that you can do, and she said, but they are a payment you have to pay. And I talked to Jim about it yesterday, and I said it would be $182 a month
Oh, wow. For a caregiver?
for the whole month. Yeah,
For them to come
but it's-
daily?
But yeah, it's 4 to 5 days a week, Stephen. That's all you'll be able to have. You'll have to do. I know you're used to her coming, but
Thought we established that I needed to help 7 days because I was boosted.
well, Stephen, this program don't get you that many days, and Jim says he can't afford it. He said he would pay the $182 a month for your care, but he said he just can't do it. He's at the point that he's been doing it for so long. He said his finances are not what he would like them to be. With him and Kate,
And he's gonna die.
well, he don't know.
But he said it. I know he did.
Well, yes, he did. He said, and he said, you know, him and Kate's getting bad. So I don't know. But this program, she said, I called them up and talked to them, and they said he could start in about 3 weeks.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and give you a 2 week, this week starting week, and next week will be your last week.
So that following Sunday would be my last day.
Not this Sunday, but the next Sunday. will be
Right,
your-
not this week, but
Right.
the following.
Yeah. It'll be your last day,
And then I would still, I guess, have the Thursday off.
yeah, these two, yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Thursday,
Yeah,
sorry.
it is. Yeah, and
And
next
then next
Thursday. Just
Thursday.
the normal. And
Okay.
so, but they said it'd be 3 weeks they thought before he could get on the program. So I may have to spring by a couple of times and do
Okay.
his medicine during the week and check on him and everything and keep calling on him. So I know he's used to you now, you doing it, you know, doing his
Right.
milk and all that stuff, and
The robot.
and do a robot and doing all this stuff for him. So I know he's going to be flipping and stressed. So that's why I didn't want to tell him over the phone,
Okay.
because I knew you
I
could
just
be.
had
I
a
knew you could.
feeling with the past 2 weeks there was just a lot of changes and things taking place
Yeah.
I didn't really get, and I felt like
Yeah.
I was left in the dark.
Yeah.
And then I tried to actually message you on Facebook pictures, and it said message wouldn't go through. Like maybe you had blocked me, and I didn't know if I had upset you in some way.
No,
because I can still
I
see your
can't- I
picture
can't-
in Messenger.
But you
and
can't
I
see-
can't see you from my page, but I
See,
can
that's
see
the
you from
same way
other
with-
people's
that's the
pages.
same
Like
way
you
with
had
Steven.
blocked me.
She
That's why it was
thinks
Steven.
I can't get her.
So
Me and
it's
we
just-
can do Messenger, but I can't see him on thing, and he can't see me, and I don't know
'cause
why.
I was like, did I say something wrong? Or did I upset her in some way? You know, you're really nice. You got me a Bible. You helped me to clothes.
No.
And I was like, I'm sure she would have came to me and spoken with me, you know,
no.
versus because we're not
No,
Facebook
but
friends
you
or
see,
anything.
I can't see his stuff.
So it's just really, it just
Weird.
looks like
I'm
maybe
just
you had
shocked
blocked
that he
me,
didn't
and I was
try.
like,
No.
I'm shocked that
because I was
he
trying to
didn't
send
try.
pictures
See,
last
my
night
best friend.
because it was
I
working
can't
faster.
get her anymore. And I told Steven, I said, well, I think she's blocked me.
Right.
So
'cause
I
it-
don't know. I can't get her.
Right.
So I don't know if it's my settings.
Because
Well,
I can
it
see you
could be
from my
where you're
photography page, but I can't see you from my personal page. But it's,
You got a photography page?
yeah.
Oh.
I have in September.
I know
have
you told me you
bookings.
do-
I have a camera, a Canon, and there's people that want me to shoot like a Western themed party down in Cobb County.
Oh, neat.
So yeah, they're willing to pay me like $300 for 2 hours.
Wow, good
So,
deal.
I mean, I'm gonna miss Steven. I'm sad that I have to leave. We've grown close. I'm gonna miss the dogs, of course. And if I'm allowed to come visit him, that would be
Oh,
great.
Stonehenge.
They don't pay. I went
Oh.
up there and they said that they could not afford me because previously, I guess they saw my work history. I used to make $16 an hour and 13, and they only paid 9.
Oh,
So, but no, I mean, there's jobs out there. I mean, there's people that need
care.com. Have you signed up? That's where I get a lot of.
I tried to look for a daycare there one time, and I didn't really find anything. So, but yeah, I'm not really. Yeah, maybe I'll go to Union Nursing Home. I know Debbie Parson really
I
wanted
still
me
don't
to come.
quite understand what she was trying to tell me. Explain to me.
But-
I'm
more.
going to register it.
It's
I'll
really
pay later.
disheartening, but I'm glad. Thank you for giving me a notice. I
Yeah.
do appreciate
Yeah.
that. I just paid
when he
about
told me-
$250 for glasses yesterday, so
I need
because I
some,
need
too.
polycarbonate lenses, and I'm almost legally blind.
Oh,
well, I'm
wow.
on my left eye, but if my right eye, they said if I ever get it damaged or hit, or I'll be legally blind because I can't even see the E. But I'm legal to drive, no worries.
Oh, wow.
It's just I have very expensive lenses that were 180, and then the
Mm-hmm.
frames were like 68 or something. So, but it's good to know because I just, like I said, it was so much money for the glasses.
Tell me about it. That's all I've done.
And I'm
the
gonna miss
last month.
Steven. I really care about him and
Yeah.
his well-being and the dogs.
Well, he's got used to you, and I know it upsets him when he
Right.
loses his caregiver.
Right. I
And
kind of
you know
had a
his routine.
feeling.
And you know his routine and everything. You know,
I
when
do.
Jim told me, he said, I said, Jim, I do not know why it went up from what she was doing up to 404 and
basically,
410.
In the beginning,
That's
Kay
what
would
got him.
authorize
That's what
hours.
got.
He would call and say, "Can Dana stay a little bit longer?" Kay's like, "Yes, that's
Yeah.
fine." In the beginning, I knew it was 28 hours. She
Yeah.
said the 4 hours a day times 7 would be 28.
Okay, don't remember that.
So yeah, exactly, and I was not aware of this until recently that Kay had the memory issues. So he would call Kay, she would authorize it. Fine. Now some days when I would go and get
See,
my
I
check,
also
say it
don't
was like
remember some
30
of that.
hours, 0.25. She's like, I'm just gonna go ahead and round it up to like 31 or 32 versus adding all that up. And I was like, well, I have a calculator. She's like, no, honey, it's fine. So that, and then some days,
Well, he was wanting to know the last
right, for
3
the
weeks,
11th to the whatever
18th,
date
the last
you
2
sent
weeks.
me.
The 2 weeks that we gave you days off, it went up.
And it
Right.
doesn't help that I don't remember doing stuff.
Right.
Well, you ain't
So-
doing anything. We're
Well,
talking
but-
about her
My
hours.
hours.
Well, I
We're
was
talking about
she
me.
said I called Kay, which I'm sure I
Yeah,
did.
but you didn't call
Right,
Kay.
because he's like, if there's ever an
Yeah,
issue, touch
yeah.
base with Kay, and she'll
But she
authorize
said
it if
no,
I need it.
yeah, but nobody's authorized any, and you didn't work any extra. That's why we didn't know why the money.
only issue we had is I had been coming in 5 hours every day when the off day had went away because we didn't know that I should have used my brain. 4 days, 4 hours, and then 2 days, 5 to equal 28
No.
versus.
No, I sent
See,
you.
when you
I
gave me
sent-
that
I
off
sent
day.
You, I sent you a text, and I said Monday, Tuesday. Well, we thought you were going to be off Wednesday, but
Mhm.
this lawyer stuff started. I said, and Thursday and Friday you work 5 hours, where you can be off
Okay, I must not.
on that.
I need
So
to go back because there's
turn-
so
you
many.
so you turned in that you were doing
Right, because
5 hours.
oh, here's the papers, because you can
So-
see. Because some
oh,
days, Stephen,
so you-
stuff ran over.
You were over.
Before therapy ended, it was like 6 hours one day, then 5, so it all added up.
You know, like in the messages
Because I was like, I hope they don't think I'm still in time, because I would, trust me, I can go out and do Uber on a Saturday and make $300 a night just up here.
But you didn't work over any of those
Well,
days.
it's-
You only worked the 4 hours.
It's all listed on
And
here.
on the 4
So
days,
I'll
you only
give it
worked
to you
5
to give
hours.
to Jim. Because
Oh,
there's
they
a
can't-
19.
See, they can't read all that.
Well, I mean,
and
the
can't
hours
either.
are on here.
Yeah, but if you added it up on a piece of paper, like
I think it's
what
added
Monday,
on back, some
that
of
way,
them.
that way they could tell what it is.
So if you want me to somehow write this out the way
But,
you
so,
do it.
But
But I did find 2 more last night in my
well,
house.
and now I mean it's
I guess it doesn't matter now.
now. I mean
Just for
that's what
proof
caused
that-
that's what caused you to lose your job.
Really? I mean,
The checks was a 200, 410, 400. That made him rethink about the
like a
finances.
$40, $50 difference.
$75 is a big difference 2 weeks in a row.
For a doctor that makes $200,000
It
a
is
year.
what it is.
my
But
whole
But I
life.
did enjoy my time with
But
you.
when he's
So-
paying it out, and he tells people it's 28
So you
hours a
don't want
week.
these?
No, No. And it's 28 hours a week. And then there's
Okay.
this big leap in money, and where is it coming from? And I honestly, I said, Jim, I do not know why she put that there. So that got him, he said, I just can't do it anymore.
Well, you know
You
that-
know
Okay.
how your daddy is.
Yeah, he wouldn't give me
Okay.
$20 for gas one day, and I had to walk 18 miles.
Well, you remember that time we had our truck, and we had one payment left, and we needed $139 to pay
And I
it.
asked him,
He
and
wouldn't do it, and they repossessed our truck.
Alright, I was surprised he helped out with the stove because he
Yeah. See, he'll do stuff like that.
$700-800 stove. So.
Yeah, but then when you add up the
But he
other,
did have some issues with that though. When we
Yeah, and she was there when he.
Yeah,
he has
was
issues.
Like,
he
I
has,
help you
when
with
it comes
this.
to money,
I
he
help
ha-
you with that.
You remember that smart
Right.
aleck comment he made? He'll just run to daddy.
That's what he said.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he said, what? And Kay said, well, what are you going to do if he's not here? And then daddy hadn't said much. And she was right there, and I said, no, he'll just run to daddy.
Oh, shh.
It's
Lower your
okay,
voice.
Steve.
But remember, he said that.
He did say that.
Just lower
And
your
he said
voice.
it, funny, he said
He
it loud
did
enough
say
for
that.
everybody to
Oh,
hear, but he
don't.